Hodgson, Nicholas Jobert, David Raya, Christian Norgard. 5 people you've hired who have previously been at Brentford. What is it about Brentford that makes you want their people?
I always said it, for me, one of the best run clubs in Europe. Really smart how they do that, really good at hiring the best people, the best professionals, great processes in place, and the consequence to that has been everything that they've done in the last few years as a club and as a team. So it's not a coincidence, and when you have people like that, you have to look to those places if you want to bring people that are better than you and bring different expertise to the club to help you bring success.
Is there anything specifically that Brentford do that you looked at maybe a few years ago when you first came here and you thought that's what Arsenal need more of?
Yeah, in terms of the structure that they had at the club and certain people that I knew and I follow and the way they recruited, when they recruited, how they recruited, when they sold, and buy players as well. Very interesting, the profile of that. What they did with the academy, certain decisions that they made in the past as well, and then understand what they've done afterwards as well. Really, really smart people.
And last summer they lost their head coach, central midfielder, to you. Brian Burmo, Johan Vista, and the goalkeeper, and they're actually better than they were before.
Unbelievable.
As a manager, how do you look at Keith Andrews and think the challenge he faced coming in?
As a manager, as a club, that means that the foundations are so strong and the culture is so strong, and the way they want to play and the things that they put emphasis into to win games are very, very clear. If not, you're not able to do that.
Simon.
Hi Mikel, just a couple from me. Can I just ask you one on Thiago, who's having a brilliant season up front for Brentford. What do you make of him as a striker and how tough an opponent is he to deal with?
Well, I think individually they have so many players that they're doing an incredible season, and it's not a coincidence again, because you know one or two you're talking about the striker in this case, but there are a lot that they've been doing that, and that's credit to the players, the managers, and the belief that they have in what they do.
And just ask you one, obviously Keith was a set piece coach. We've seen, obviously yourself, but with clubs all over the Premier League, the kind of rise of the set piece coach, and particularly who they are and a spotlight on them. Do you think we're going to see more of that set piece coaches going on to be number ones? And on that, do you ever worry about someone looking at Nico and thinking he might not be a bad manager?
I don't know. I think that's more related to probably the desire that somebody has to fulfill his football career, if he wants to go in one direction or another one. So I think that's something very, very personal.
And finally, Thierry.
Can I ask you about David Raya? Mm-hmm. His form this season obviously been excellent. What are the differences you see from him in training? What does he do differently in training as opposed to maybe when he first arrived, where there was a little bit of discussion about him and Aaron, but now he just seems to be the saves he's making, and they're crucial saves at crucial times in games?
In terms of training, not really. Probably, we have evolved, and he has evolved as well. I think you need to find your place, your role, and you need to be confident with that. And I think that's something that happens gradually when you come to a big club like Arsenal, and with Aaron and how much we liked and respected Aaron. It's not easy to do it, so he needed some time to do that. But I think it was quite immediate impact that David had in the team, and then obviously he evolved as the team evolved with the necessities that we have as a team to be better.
Okay, good. That's us.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I misheard your first.
No worries.